Since we serve such a wide variety of clients in different categories and business needs, I'm going to walk you through some case studies of things we've done with past clients and current clients so you can get an idea of how we can support your business. So, the first client success story we're going to talk about is a mission based, female founded fashion, apparel, and accessories brand. This client had a sudden vacancy in the planner role and a desire for strong leadership within the functional area, but they didn't have a big budget. They reached out to Boon looking to elevate the role while keeping within their budget. Boon signed on to support them at a part-time level with a full-time feel. We integrated into their sales meetings, built new reporting to monitor demand changes and react accordingly. Gaining trust from all cross-functional internal teams has helped us fully support them through a volatile sales climate of the last few years. Boon has supported this brand for over a year, and we act as an integral part of their inner team. They have voiced on multiple occasions, we don't know what we would do without Boon. Another client success story we're going to talk about is a female-founded fashion apparel brand with big seasonality curves. This fashion-focused merchant founder was doing it all, but she knew she needed analytical support. The assortment was full of silhouettes, color, and size multipliers. Although sales were rising, there were many out of stocks, and she was constantly chasing inventory. Boon created a digestible and repeatable analysis to showcase SKU productivity and enable better assortment planning decisions by SKU. We then translated that into an efficient reorder process that maximizes the needs versus minimum order quantities and production schedules. We've supported this client for over a year, and this founder has been able to focus her time on other important aspects of her business. We now meet once a week and tackle any ad hoc analysis requests, and we helped them deliver an 81% sales increase for 2022. Our next client success story is a home and accessories brand. So this client identified a need to bring in strong merchandise planning expertise into the brand for the first time, but they weren't ready to hire a full-time team member yet. Boon stepped in to kick off this role to support the team of merchants and built out initial templates and processes to ensure accurate inventory management. Over the course of 2 years, we have created a full scope of best practices and refined and revamped them a few times for the growing business. Eventually, they were ready to hire a full-time planner in-house, and we provided seamless support throughout the hiring process. We built a case study, held interviews, and found them the perfect candidate. Then it was time for Boon to evolve to meet their new needs. We transitioned to supporting the newly placed planner in larger projects and process improvements as she supported the day-to-day best practices already in place. So our next client success story is an oral care omni-channel CPG brand. This client had an inaccurate demand plan and an open role for a demand planner, but they struggled to find a candidate who could navigate the loads of data they had and be able to present it in a usable and repeatable fashion. Boon stepped in to help create a demand planning tool from scratch that would handle all of their data and present it in a usable and repeatable way. This dynamic tool looks at 20 plus retailers across 50 plus SKUs and enables better decision-making through plug-and-play functionality. This tool has been in place for over a year. Although they now have the demand planner role filled, Boon is still an integral part of the monthly actualization and reforecasting process, and they continue to refine and enhance the demand planning process for this client. Now let's talk about a few one-off projects. The first one is maximizing a viral TikTok moment. This was a fun one. This client had a viral TikTok that drove more sales in a single day than the previous 11 months in sales volume. They had to scramble to order packaging to support this unprecedented sales volume. Boon quickly pulled together analysis to determine the packaging order necessary to fulfill the surge in orders, and this client was able to deliver all of the orders on time. Our next project was launching a major retail account. So this was a mission-based CPG brand, and this client was awarded business at a major retailer and needed support to place their initial order with the manufacturer. They had an agency that provided insight on the retailer, but didn't have a fully vetted inventory plan. Boon built them a tool that used the inputs provided by the agency, like store count, facings, and presmins, as well as a bit of historical data from similar brands that could help estimate sales volume by store for the launch. This dynamic tool helped them scenario plan in order to align on the right amount of inventory to confidently support the launch and initial reorders. We're now building a reorder tool to help them read and react as sales results start rolling in. That wraps up all of our case studies. I'm going to leave you with some testimonials from our past and current clients. So we've heard things like the forecasting model is by far the best one I have seen in my 15 plus years in the industry. Boon is certainly next level. Boon acts as a seamless extension of our merchandising team. This was the smoothest selling recap I've ever had, and we're confident buying deeper knowing that Boon is backing us with data. So that wraps it up. Book an intro call to get started, and we can talk about how we can be a boon to your growing business.